Bingo Long, Traveling All-Stars, and Motor Kings. That was one of my favorite movies, starring pretty much the Mount Rushmore of African American talent at the time. It had, if not as many, nearly as many superstars of the era that were African American talent as a movie like, say, Black Panther today. It had Billy Dee Williams, James Earl Jones, and Richard Pryor, who acted well beyond their years. This was an incredible movie, and it wasn't the pinnacle for any one of them. They were all great. Two of those guys were in Star Wars, part of that franchise. James Earl Jones plays the voice of Darth Vader, and Billy Dee Williams plays Lando Calrissian. So there. And then Richard Pryor is Richard Pryor. You can't really compare him to anybody. It would be unfair. But this movie stars three ball players. I want to say this correctly because Richard Pryor kind of came along later. But those are the three biggest stars, so they're on the cover. They're on the cover. So these three athletes are part of the quote-unquote Negro Leagues, and the owners of the team are treating them really bad. So they decide to get the best players that are their friends from all of the teams in the league, make their own team, and they're going to go out doing what's called barnstorming. They're going to go from town to town and earn games against the local talent. They win, they get the lion's share of the money. And they fall into a lot of problems, as you would imagine. The owners decide that they don't want them going out there making money. Even took all of the stars. You know, imagine if Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and whoever else decided they want to leave their respective teams and form their own team. First, they're under contract. They probably can't do that, but just imagine if all the stars of any particular era, LeBron James, they all left. All the stars of a major team that are playing all left and went and decided to make their own team up. First off, if you took the best guys from most teams, that team would be undefeatable. I mean, that's how you get the Olympic basketball team, the best guys in America. So they couldn't really play against them and beat them because these were the best. But the owners had sneaky ways of trying to get them back. It's a really good movie because it's got a little bit of a tearjerker, a whole ton of comedy, action. It's a really, really good movie. And the kinship, the bond between Billy Dee Williams and James Earl Jones shocked me because I expected them to have more movies together, but as far as I know, they didn't do any more movies together. But these two guys in that movie, you thought that they were best friends in real life. I mean, it was really good. This is easily in my top 10 favorite movies of all time, from like the first movie to movies they're gonna make next month. They're gonna release next month. This is in my top 10. It was a really good movie, really well acted, and extremely enjoyable. If you get the opportunity, you should definitely see, and probably one of the longest titles in all of movie history, The Bingo Long, Traveling All-Stars, and Motor Kings. You gotta see it. I dug it. More importantly, do you think you'll dig it? Have you seen this movie? What's your favorite Richard Pryor movie? What's your favorite Billy Dee movie? Mahogany? What's your favorite James Earl Jones movie? Just talk about it in the comments. And as always, if you liked the video, I almost forgot. I'm going to give this movie 9 bags of popcorn. Man, 9 bags of popcorn. And that's exactly what I think about that. If you like this video, if you like the content, subscribe. and then like.